What's good? What's good with the family? Salute to everybody. Salute to the TWT family, the whole winning team. Salute to my bro MP for sliding through. What's good with you, bro? Appreciate you for sliding through. I wanted to kick off a new little series, man, called The State of Boxing, man. This one, the women's edition, because I want to get a women they just do. I want to get these women they flowers and they crowns now. Because the women been putting on for boxing as a whole this year, man. We've been getting a lot of good fights. We've been getting a lot of undisputed action. You know what I mean? The women been putting on. And they're going to continue to put on come September 10th when we see the return of the GWOAT, Claressa T-Rex Shields against Savannah Marshall finally. You know what I'm saying? And on that undercard, in that co-main event, you got Alycia Baumgardner versus Mikaela. And that's a unification. I believe the only belt that's not involved is the WBA belt. I believe everything else is on the line, so I don't think this is a undisputed. It's a unification for sure, though, and it'll put the winner one step closer to becoming undisputed in their division as well. So. And they at super featherweight, so we're gonna see what they hitting on, man. Because I think Alycia and Mikaela gonna be a good ass fight for sure. Mr. Pass, salute, bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. Yeah, I had to do it earlier live, man. I had a bad migraine yesterday. That just messed my whole day up, man. Messed my whole night up. Couldn't even do my live how I wanted to. Savage Queen, salute. Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling? Savannah looks scared and she broke the face off first. You know it for what it's worth. Hey, because any other time they paying attention to that, you know what, Queen? I'm pretty sure. I bet you had Claressa Shields broke the stair first, that would have been one of the headlines they'd have been talking about. I don't know, man. Something about Savannah Marshall that she just don't look like she comfortable with confrontation. She used to having everything her way, being baby, and I ain't saying she ain't work for where she at now, but just ain't the same. Her energy is a little weird. She know that due date. She know that due date is approaching. You dig what I'm saying? That due date approaching, man, and she ain't no getting out of this now. That girl chased you over to where you was at. Where you at? She chased you. See, Wood, my bro, what's good with you? How you been? Appreciate you for sliding through. First gonna meet the Shadow Marshall. Man, it's looking. It's like her energy when Claressa ain't around is totally different when she is around. You dig what I'm saying? And I know y'all been paying attention the way I've been paying attention. She usually talking. Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight nonetheless, though. It is, but I think Claressa's, her skill set speak for itself, and it always worries me. As a listener, when I hear a camp, all they do is focus on power, and it's like, unless you Deontay Wilder, I ain't trying to hear that, if you get what I'm saying. It's a select few of those people where you just can't mention them without mentioning their punching power. And I just don't, I think, and when it comes to women's boxing, I'm good. And I'm good. I'm doing much better than I was yesterday. I'm dang on migraine took me out, so I'm making up for yesterday. Mess around and do 2 lives for the day, man. I got to get this content out to my people, man. So I'm going to push through it today. Glad to hear you good, though, Savage Queen. Appreciate you for sliding through. Yeah, BC. Well, you been well. That's good to hear, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for sliding through here. Yeah, she changed her energy when she said she going to KO, but now she talking about boxing. Claressa, yeah, let's talk about it, my bro. D, man, salute, bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling, Brody? You know what? I'm back. A migraine took your boy out yesterday, man. Had to keep pushing my live back. Then I had to just scrap it. But I think I'm gonna double up today. I'm gonna get back to that one because I wanted to cook on that a little bit too, and there might be some other stuff I might add. So I'm definitely gonna make up for yesterday. But yeah, she went from a second round KO to all of a sudden now you're gonna be this masterful boxer because if we being honest, if this is what we talking about you outboxing Claressa now, not getting a knockout. Your your skill set gonna have to be on the elite level, I think, to get that job accomplished. Like that's not gonna be no easy feat. I've been chilling, but yeah, man, I'm feeling better, man. Definitely feeling better, and we gonna talk this boxing for a little bit, man. Like I said, I probably double up today with the lives just to keep, you know what I mean, get that work in, man. I hate missing out on a day. I felt shitty, but I'm back at it. Back at it. Shit, I know one of my shorts held me down in terms of views. My short got over 63,000 views. Migraines, and I hate those. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I tried to. It was tearing me up, but I'm good now. So I'm back at it, and we definitely had to talk about this. You know, that presser. You know, it was what it was. It wasn't too much trash talk being involved because, like I said, we already see the tone of everything, and it looked like Claressa gonna have to sell this fight if anything. You know what I'm saying? Savannah going outbox Shields. Yeah, facts, D man. That's what she talking about now, bro. Now she going to outbox her. It went from a second round KO to now you're going to outbox her. So now you about to show us some elite level boxing, I guess. Something that you definitely ain't showed us in what I believe she got 12 fights as well with 10 knockouts. So and I guess now all of a sudden she about to show us some elite level boxing that she ain't showed us before. You know what I'm saying? I had one of those headaches in years. Yeah, man, those they hit different, man. They take it out of me. Just waking up, not having it, felt 10 times better, man. I'm like, yeah, here we go. Now I'm ready to talk some boxing. That's tearing me up. I couldn't get on here and talk to the family. I'm like, damn. I got through it now. She knows she gonna get picked apart. Yeah, man. I mean, again, it's concerning to me as a listener when I hear a team focus so heavily on power, like power this, power that. Oh man, when she just hit her, it's this and that. It's like, bro, man, damn. What about the skill at this level? Shouldn't y'all be a lot more focused on the skill set and not power? We talking about power, bro, at the elite level. Like we talking about you in there with the best of the best. Are you really hyped up off of that amateur win when she was 17? Are you really hyper about that? Look, salute to my brother Skills, man, in the building as always, showing love. Appreciate you sliding through, bro. How you feeling, bro? Yeah, 64,000 views over here. Yes, sir, Mr. Paz. I appreciate you, bro. That shit just took off out of nowhere. I said, okay, go on ahead then. You drink a lot. I know, no, that's my problem. I need to. But you know what? Through the process, I will say I am happy though, because I did get about a gallon of water up in me through that. That's all I was drinking. I refused to drink anything else. So I was drinking all water, and I kind of picked up where I left off yesterday with the drinking of water. So I'm gonna just stay on top of that to avoid it, because I definitely think that's what it was. Yeah, man. Skills, you just read the text. Okay. That's what causing them junks, yeah. For word being dehydrated and shit, not drinking enough water. I'm back to it now. So I'll make sure I'm good. Some alkaline, yeah. Word, I'm gonna get some then, bro. Definitely, for sure. People been saying that too. I'm definitely gonna get me some. But so far, so good. I feel rejuvenated, much better. Thinks his shorts are helping change a lot. Yeah. 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 That short in specific, that one got me like 46 people, 46 more supporters. I like to call y'all supporters because that's what y'all are. Know what I mean, I wish I could actually change the subscribe thing to say support instead of, you know what I mean, or family shit. You did, because it's y'all are definitely the family. Yeah. Without y'all, I'll be talking to myself. So I appreciate all y'all sliding through, and we're gonna keep growing, because I mean I'm about to be 7 months in, so I'm at closing in on 1,700, so I think I'm doing okay. Yes, sir, D man. And now and it's crazy because Like every time it come up, I said I'm gonna speak on it. It's crazy. Like I don't just say that. Like if people see in my about section in my channel, you read that and see how I wanted to grow this channel. It's pretty much going the way I asked that I wanted to grow it. Like in terms of the support being like a family based type of deal, more so not just being media, but being a place where the all boxing conversation within reason and logic is welcome. You know what I'm saying? All opinions is welcome. You can feel how you want to feel. As long as we respectful, we always good. We're gonna have the best boxing conversation possible. You know what I mean? So you need for a membership. Mm. Uh I mean you could I got shit. I got like 3 members now already. But I believe it come in like I believe once you get monetized, then you set that up. Once you set that membership section up, then you free to go. But I had set it up recently, but I got to do it even better because I want to try to add some shit to it and kind of make it quality. Like I'm trying to be always about quality for the people. Like I want to give y'all a reason to support, not just do it because I'm back here talking. Like you know what I mean? Try to give people a reason to want to support. Yeah, thousand subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Then you could apply for monetization. Yeah. Some people suggest not going live till you got like 20,000 subs. I feel like it's just so much boxing that you could talk in between that and that milestone that is like, I'm gonna push through it. We gonna get there. Your boy at 1627. Shit, we just hit 1600 the other day. So I'm already at 1627. So I think we moving. I'm up like plus 160 something in the last 28 days. So if I could keep my pace, I'll be straight. People will come. Like I said, I always aim to be quality. Just like Claressa Shields, she aimed to be quality. She's gonna be quality September 10th. And I don't expect nothing different. I don't buy membership where they don't do shit for the members. That's the thing. So that's why I say it's an option, but I don't push that as heavily as I do a like, a share, watching a video, like the support. You know what I mean? That extra shit, I let the people decide how they want to do it, but I don't really push it because I want to get into that. Like you want to have certain content that be just for the members so they can have a reason other than just doing it. Some people going to do it regardless, but like I said, for me, I'm gonna always try to be quality. So I try to give a person a reason to come back. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's even more important for me. Because I don't expect people to just give me their money. You want to earn it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's all about being quality and being responsible behind this microphone. I'm trying to be transparent with your audience. And I don't call people fans because I got supporters, like I said. So I never take that shit for granted. But yeah, for sure. Like I could have came up here and did a half-ass live yesterday, but it wasn't I couldn't do it. There go one of my members right there, one of the family. I got you, fam. You're right, just buying members is too much. Yeah, it's like y'all support be enough. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know what I mean? And anything extra is a plus. My bro Skywalker, that's a member. Salute to my bro. What's good with you? How you feeling, bro? Breaking news, Ponytail Talks versus Arrow versus Boost Development. No Crawford. Yeah, and that's scary, man. It's crazy, bro. Like skills, they really trying this. And I hope this what's happening is them just really bleeding people out a little bit and you know what I mean, milking it a little bit. I hope that's what's going on because there's no reason in the world why announcements shouldn't be very, very soon and why we shouldn't be getting this fight very, very soon. There's no excuse for it. There's no excuse in the world for this right here. They have to get in the ring with each other. It ain't no. It's like it's out of their hands at this point. The fans demanding this shit because y'all done got us all like ready or got our minds going forward. Like we've been thinking about it, arguing about it. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. What else do we need to do to get them dudes in the ring. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hear nothing. I'm not trying to hear about no splits. I don't care where the fight is at. I don't care about none of that no more. Like, is y'all gonna fight though? Like, that's what I would really, first and foremost, I just want to know that. To 50 subscribers, got plans for my lives. Gonna be doing the Spider-Man special. You know I'll be there in the building. I got my notifications on, bro. I definitely will support who supports me. So if any of y'all get a channel in the future, don't hesitate to drop the link in the chat. And I don't know, if anybody ain't subscribed to the family Skywalker, you don't need 50 to go live. If you stream y'all, yeah, I think that's correct. Yeah, I think you probably still can do it. I didn't even realize you needed 50 to go live. I probably never even paid attention to that. So you're gonna get 50 and then some, for sure. Like I said, the only thing I've been doing is being me, being authentic, trying to keep these conversations as close to boxing as possible. I backhanded the shit out that like button. I appreciate you, bro, for smashing that like button for your boy. To a certain number of subs that would make you YouTube full time. Shit, I am, Mr. Pat. I am, believe it or not. I am. Now, in terms of, that's why I post pretty much every single day. Like, I stay on top of it, and I've been growing my Instagram as well. Facebook, I don't really worry about that. Facebook is Facebook, but the Instagram and the Instagram and this YouTube, for sure. I'll be back, bro. Okay, no doubt, bro. Roast him. Oh, yeah. I know what y'all on this morning. Try to go live at work for half hour a day, boxing in the clouds. Yeah, that's dope. That's a dope segment already, too. Folks was on Tank yesterday trying to say Tank ducking Devin because Floyd said Tank still with him. But Devin posted the other day to fight in October, but didn't say with who. Yeah, and the thing with that is, you know, like I said, I always try to stay true to my name, which is Just Do. So when I speak of stuff, I try to, you know, approach the topics and situation with that mentality. And just to be fair, I don't think neither of the dudes are ducking each other. I just think the information that we get from time to time don't be consistent, because I think there'd be so much speaking. And like Bill Haney make his rounds, and big respect to him. He make his rounds on these platforms, whether big or small. He'd grace the platform if you get a hold of him. And I guess he had a time, or he'd be making time for the platforms, which I think is dope. But I guess when you get the information out there, like, it's easy to take what he's saying and just run with it. But then at the end of the day, I think what's confusing about this whole situation is that we all know that what Bob Arum, like, he already got dealings with him, and at the very least, to my understanding, it was supposed to be a 3-fight type of deal with Loma. I mean, with you know, Kambosos having that rematch option. So I think when we know that as listeners, when we know that already to be the case, when you hear Bill Haney come out and say like things like, well, they're not obligated to fight Kambosos next, they don't have to fight him next. It's like, in a way, like, because you basically telling us you could fight Tank next. So that's kind of where people going to be with it. They're going to push for it because that's what it sounds like. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like, at the end of the day, it almost sounds like a bluff, because if you know the whole time that you got to fight Kambosos, then what's the use of you talking about entertaining and making it seem like y'all got plans on fighting, you know, Tank right now? So, and that goes for both of them. Like, if y'all not going to actively, wholeheartedly pursue each other to get a fight done next, then it ain't no need for them to really keep talking about each other. Because then, for as far as Tank on his end, you hear him saying something about Ryan Garcia, some whispers about him wanting to fight him. So, you know what I mean, I think I get subscribers that wouldn't even be in the boxing, just wanting to fall, bro. I'm going to give it a short. Something different. Yeah, right. You never know, right, Tim? But you never know. It'd be crazy, though. Give them a boxing episode in the clouds. That's what some of these people heads be, in the clouds. So maybe if they got you up there talking to them, people up in the clouds could be reasonable for once, man. I mean, people be unreasonable when it comes to boxing. And that word duck, they throw that shit out religiously. Like, man, they throw that out so much, man. And it's like they misuse it so much that when it actually happens, people don't even identify it sometimes. Like what they're doing is not ducking, but they obviously got to see each other at some point. Hopefully it's sooner than later, but I ain't saying for me on that, I ain't got to see that fight right now. My bro, damn it, man, what's good with you, Case of Boy? Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling? I wish it did something back to Devin. Told him that he hoped your man is ordered to on his rematch. And that's the thing. I think Haney is about to be exactly that, a man of his word, and give him a rematch. And I don't have a problem with that. But the problem is, like I said, when you got the father speaking one way, but reality looking like it's another, it confuses the people a little bit. And I know I know his last intention would be to confuse the people, you know what I'm saying, or mislead the people. I know that's the last thing he intend for it to happen. So social media era, these guys can say what they want. I feel like anytime Tank should not respond with something, not saying that like nothing. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And that's like a gift and a curse for them, as you can see, because at any given time, whenever you feel something go through your head, you could get right online and say something, and you can make it reach hundreds of thousands and millions of people if possible. You know what I'm saying? So just the ability alone to be able to do that. And it seemed like that's what be happening sometimes. And like when it all boiled down to it, I think all these dudes will truly fight each other. I just think the time that they be talking and barking at each other, it'd be at a time where it looked like it's not going to happen already. So it's like, well, people be like, you know what I mean? You almost get us wanting to fight and then it just don't happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what's good, Kate. I'm feeling better after that migraine took me out yesterday. So I'm making up for yesterday. Fate salute. Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling, bro? It was posted October. And that's, you get what I'm saying? So like at the end of the day, you can't, it's like you can, if you want to, you can say what you want to say, but just know, like in this era, people are gonna hold you to that. They're gonna hold your feet to the fire when it's time for it. Like, are people gonna be locked in when you speaking about certain situations? And although you could say that, you want to fight Tank, you waiting for him, but really, in reality, it's looking like it's Cambosis again. So I mean, I think it's safe to be able to say, well, you know what, we just got this other business to take care of. Let us just get Cambosis out the way, and then we go ahead and we move on and try to get Tank or somebody, you know what I'm saying, if that's the case. But right now, it's just seeming like y'all plans, our intentions are to give, fulfill the rematch, the obligation, you know what I mean, and get that out the way. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but just say that. Because you have a rematch clause, they still have options to play. Yeah, and it's like, I get that. So it's like, you get what I'm saying? It's slick talk in a way. It's like, you're not lying, but you kind of know what the reality is. The reality is that y'all leaning towards the rematch, like, because he exercised it. So what you gonna do? Tell him no when you already told him you'll be willing to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, boxing session got Albert Bell. Yeah, I'll salute to Albert Bell, man. I think he's from Toledo. I think it is. He will be taking the weight to divert attention from Bud Night signing. Look for Earl versus Boots ends to be announced. Damn, Skills. I hope they don't do us like that. Like, I'm really going respectfully, and like I said, I always try to stay true to my name and respectful and stay just due. But I'm definitely gonna have to be on his ass if we don't get that fight, and it's something that one of these fighters did, and we could damn near definitively prove it, or we could pretty much look at the situation, see the outcome, and be like, look, man, look like this one. I'm definitely gonna be on somebody's ass, because that's gonna be cheating us out of the fight, man. Your man just start talking. Trill build, that ain't no cap. Yeah, facts, MP, because that's what he gonna say. I'd rather just take Cambosis out the way, to be honest. Yeah, that's why I said let him return to irrelevancy, beat his ass again, and then if Tank is something that you really truly want, They both equally need to actively sit down and pursue each other. Demetrius Bright, what's good with my bro? Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling, bro? That's what Floyd told Devin. Get Cambosis out the way. And that's what I'm saying. And I don't think nothing wrong with that at all. Like I said, I ain't in a rush. I ain't in a rush to see Tank and Haney right now. I'm not saying that I'm trying to protect them or it got to marinate. None of that shit. I'm just saying right now because it seemed like you just got to get that dude out the way. Get him the fuck out the way. Let him return back to irrelevancy where he belongs. You know what I mean? Let him go back to the bottom. Have to make his way back. And then you continue to reign and be great and go for another great fight. But like I said, man, one thing it is with Tank, man, that I noticed, and this is no shot and no shade, no slight to nobody. It's easy to say you will fight him or you want to fight him, but it's different when it comes time to actually make the fight. Because when it comes to him, like, it's going to take more than you just saying you want to fight him to get in there, it seems like at this point. Like, it's like actively pursue him. Like, don't, because it's like when it comes to him, anybody could say they want to fight him, but then when it's time to make the fight, the energy is a little different. Like, the energy they put into showing you or proving to you they want the fight ain't the same energy they go into actually going about making the fight, if that's fair. You know what I'm saying? So win-win for boxing. Either way, they got to stay busy and then look for that real work after facts. So what it is, and you know they already whispering 142 on Cambosis is going to do to be in better shape. And that's what I'm saying. And take more chances, like throw more caution to the wind, but make yourself more susceptible to counters and more jabs. That's how I see it, to be honest with you. I just don't see him. I see him being able to be a little more competitive, but ultimately I just think the styles is going to be what they're going to be. See Tank beat Ryan ass, and that's what I'm saying. I'd rather see Tank beat the hell out of Ryan. Now, I know it ain't immediately, but let's just assume he get past Fortuna. Let's say Tank get him out the way, and Haney maybe get a Loma or anybody out the way. Because what it is I'm telling you, and I don't never play this card, but they really just want to pit people up against each other so they could eliminate each other. They in the run. You better believe they don't want that Devin Haney to be undisputed. So he went over there and did it the way on his terms too. Devin and Bill more focused on Tank and not Cambosis. That's what happened with T.O. And that's what I'm saying. Stop that. Don't do that. Don't drop the ball that way. So if he get in boxing shape first, he needs to learn how to move out of the way. That jab, facts, bro. Facts. All facts, bro. It's cool with Haney taking care of the rematch and taking out Lomachenko, but whatever route he takes, I'm supporting the Dream Team. And I'm with that too. But again, like, I think what it does is it's a little misleading to the fans if they feel like y'all know y'all going one way, but then y'all saying this over here. Like, I think what Bill might need to understand, and I don't know if not so much Haney, I say Bill because he speaks, often. I say one thing he need to understand is people really do rock with Haney. They support him, and he doesn't have to. They don't have to keep saying that they'll fight Tank. I believe him. Like, I know they didn't do it, but I kind of believe. I'm of the belief that Devin Haney is the type of fighter, when the opportunity presents itself, will fight whoever. I don't think he'd duck smoke. His mentality alone, I just don't think it'd allow. You know what I'm saying? That fight was made. Yeah. Cam will train to be ready for that jab. Yeah, and they keep eating jabs. You already know TWT in this joint. I appreciate all y'all coming through, smashing this like button, but yeah, I think that's what it is with Bill, and that's respectful. And I'm just do, so I'm gonna keep it respectful. I'm gonna call it even. I think Bill, if he don't already understand that, he need to understand that it's people that truly do rock with Haney and rock with Tank, because we rock with boxing first. So when you rock with boxing first, you're able to rock with all what's inside of boxing, all what makes up a boxing, and Tank and Haney respectfully make up for a big part of what's exciting in the sport of boxing, preferably the lightweight division. So when you a boxing fan first, you're able to appreciate what both fighters bring to the table, and you truly know how to support both of them, regardless of who you think is going to win. Like Bill Haney need to understand you got some people that really rock with him, and you got people that do believe that Haney will fight him, even though they ain't fought yet. So I don't think anywhere, shape, or form that he has to really do any more convincing that he's willing to fight Tank, or they're willing to fight Tank. You get what I'm saying? I think that's as fair as I could call it. Like, from what I gather and what I hear, it's just a willingness to let these people know, look, we ain't ducking Tank. Like, we know what he could do. We know he's dangerous. We'll fight him. I get that. But I think in doing that, especially the timing of it, it could be a little off-putting for some people because they're going to be like, you know, damn well you about to fight Kambosos. Why you keep talking about Tank? Or vice versa. It's like when anybody does that, knowing they got something else lined up already. You know what I'm saying? And people usually do that with Tank more so than anything. Like Tank don't, I never called Devin Haney a clout chaser, but it's, you know, Ryan Garcia has been one in the past and he's doing it some more now. You know what I'm saying? No shots at Fortuna, but I want the Tank fight so Tank can show Ryan where he stay at in the division. Not a top dog like Tia, Loma, Dev, Tank, or maybe even Cam. Yeah, he's just not. And partially, for the main part, to me, I think because Ryan Garcia lacks drive and hunger. You know what I'm saying? At this point, Earl Bud announcement is pretty much done. And that shit, Bud won't budge. And if that's what it is, and we able to call that out, we gotta call it, man. If there is no way in the hell he's gonna convince me that it's not a duck when all of a sudden, once you get to the fight, that more people than ever, not saying everybody, it's still a split between who think people gonna win and lose. But when you actually get to a true 50-50 fight, it end up not happening. I would hate to see that happen, man. I really would, man. Ryan Garcia, the undisputed social media facts by far. He got the undisputed franchise social media belt, like, you know what I'm saying? For real. And he just, because I think he lacks the ability to put the work in the actual ring. You get what I'm saying? I think he got skill and talent, but I think his hunger and drive is not in the right place. And again, like, that's just my opinion, my humble opinion, my honest opinion. I think he's more content with being a paid, popular boxer than being a great actual fighter inside the ring and being popular or well-known and loved as well. Like, I think he, right now, to me, just, this is my honest, humble opinion, he looks like he's content with just, you know what I mean, being on the scene, being in the mix. Look how happy he was to bet against Tank to lose money. Like, just he cool with the life. Like, he's cool. Like I could keep talking about I knock Tank out, but I ain't never got to do it. I could keep doing it. Like, it's like how many times people gonna fall for it before they get tired of it. So that's what point he at right now. My opinion, they both need to fight Loma and Ryan because in top 5 besides themselves. Yeah, I mean, get them dudes up out of there. And I don't mean it in no disrespectful sense. If Loma acting like you the Matrix and people won't fight you, I know Tank will. I know Loma. I know Dev will fight you. You know what I'm saying? Same goes for Ryan. If you ain't really putting the work in and you bullshitting with your craft and you're not taking it serious, you know what I'm saying? Get your ass in the ring with a killer so they could show you, so you could really have to answer them real questions whether or not if you really want to do this. You know what I'm saying? Fame took over his mind's facts, and a lot of that stuff came through social media. Social media is a powerful drug, man. Carl, my bro, salute to you. How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you sliding through. I'm feeling a lot better after that migraine took your boy just out yesterday, but I'm back. I'm back today, back early, feeling better than ever. So I'm good. But yeah, Fate, man, that popularity, and that's really what it is. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's popular. You popular. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you still young. You undefeated. You know, you're a fresh face still. You know what I'm saying? But that same song and dance can get old, all depending on, you know what I mean? Right now, you might be in a fortunate situation because your fan base, I think his fan base is a lot lower or younger than what the average fighter's fan base is. I just think that. And because of it, he's able to make money outside of boxing. Like I said, no shades, nothing wrong. Get your money. But I think the money is killing his hunger and his drive because, you know, a lot of fighters are in this because of financial, or they actually just want to be great. And they're like incentives for a fighter at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? To move forward or to continue to try to be great. Some just naturally want to be great, and then they want that money along with it, and they probably want to be well known along with that. So they have things that keep them motivated and driven. Whereas Ryan Garcia got some money. He got some fame, and he ain't have to really do it inside the ring to attain that. He's been fortunate enough to be able to market himself in a way where he's been able to see money outside the ring and not have to fight the tough opponents to get that money. So it's like he in that situation where it's you know, money is not the incentive for him, because he spoke on it for people that follow him. Like, he spoke on that. He glad he not pressed for fights. Said something like that. So that pretty much told me you're not pressed for money. So that's not your incentive as to why you're in boxing. And then for me personally, I question if you even care about being great as a fighter, or do you? To me, it looked like I say he looked comfortable just being popular, well-known Instagram guy. You know what I mean? Young, making money, but he's not really fighting nobody. And every so often, let me attach my name to a fighter that's really winning and really doing some shit, and try to stay relevant like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what he's doing with Tank. And it's sad. It's starting to look crazy. Rolly versus Pitbull, Tank versus Ryan, Haney versus Lomachenko's. I see it unfold. I'm with it. I'm with it. I want Haney versus Tank, but you gotta look who's available at the Politics Facts. Salute to my bro, T, man. What's good with you, bro? Appreciate you for sliding through, man. TWT in here. Appreciate all y'all. Y'all smash the like button for me if y'all didn't already. We're going to keep rolling. My bad. I'm a little behind. Ryan needs to stop pretending to be Kardashian and concentrate on fighting. Going backwards since this fight with Luke Campbell. Yeah, he's taking steps back. He regressing, or he's staying stagnant. Johnny Q, my bro, salute to you. Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling? Yeah, man, he gotta really be willing to put the work in. Sad part is that he beats Errol beats Boots. It's kind of unfair and premature at 47. I want Errol to go past the torch and let Boots shine at 47. Boots looking like a potential premature short stint. The top, yeah, man, that shit is crazy. It's crazy, Skills. I hope they ain't doing this like that, bro. Coach Joe, what's good with you, my bro? TWT, the winning team up in here, man. Appreciate all my bros, all the family in here. Boots the duck of the year. If you don't take it, I don't care. Like Boots, but he moving weird. Yes, sir. Smash that like button for your boy. Appreciate you, T. Appreciate you, my bro. Oh, but yeah, I about to say, damn, Boots here, but yeah, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's no convincing me, man. You can't do that to us, bro. On either side, and I just call that respectfully and fair. You can't find a way to fuck this fight up, yo. And like I said, to me, this got to be one of the biggest fights, if not the biggest fight to be made right now in boxing. Look at the divide that it caused in the boxing community, YouTube community as well. Content creators at each other's throats over this fight, man. If y'all don't go ahead and give these people, us the people, the fight so you can restore some balance in boxing, bro. I'm telling you, that shit need to happen. That shit need to happen, bro. I heard the word Boots. I accidentally got typed that out. It's like that, yeah. But Boots doing this thing, man. Yeah, killer. And like I said, man, it's not even up to them at this point no more. Like, it really is. But y'all get what I'm saying. Like, we done invested so much time, energy, and emotion and passion, and you know what I mean, all that shit into this fight for y'all to try to do us like that. Boots should fight Virgil, then Earl. Everybody wants Bud Earl. Facts, man. Facts, Skills, facts. I understand it. I don't mind losing. It's how you lose and get back that win. That's a fact. And who you lose to. Yeah. But Duck and that, yo, I'm telling you, man, I would hate to say that. I can't, yo, he better not, man. He better not, yo. He better not, yo. He better not. Because I just knew he wouldn't do that. Even with all the ego, I felt like the most he would do was superstar. And this is still what this is. I'm still in that territory. I ain't willing to like all the way fold. I'm right there though, man. I'm struggling with the weight, man. I'm struggling. He right there. I'm still trying to be hopeful that he's just doing a superstar right now, man, because that shit ain't looking good. Really attacking like you really got talent. Yeah. You can tell. It's more than just pad work and fancy tricks with Boots. You could tell some real skill and some technique behind what him and his father do. Because I don't know if y'all ever seen, I'm pretty sure y'all have, if y'all watched enough of Boots. When he make even the most subtle mistake, we won't see the mistake, but his pops be on his ass, correcting him. Like, I love that shit. I love it. It'd be the most subtle shit, like a punch placement or where he placed the punch or not throwing this punch after the combination or whatever it be, like to finish the combination. Like he be on Boots' ass, and I love it. Bud fans finna bring out the excuses out of the chambers. Yeah, man, this shit. Boots gonna get washed if he fight EJ. It's gonna be a tough fight for both for sure. Okay, prospects not fighting prospects no more. Yeah, whatever happened to that skills? Shit, we just in here cooking. We've been talking about Ken Bosa's Haney shit and the tank situation and some Claressa shields, all things on deck over there. Just still told the family I missed the day due to that migraine. So I'm back fresh today, man. So we're gonna get it in for a minute. Like I said, I think I'm gonna double up on the lives today. What happened with Boots and EJ? Oh, no. They saying Skills was saying like be prepared for that announcement, I guess, basically because of the way it's looking. But the Bud Spence announcement is looking like it ain't like it's dead in the water type shit. And it like I don't know what's up with him, but see, that's what that live yesterday was gonna be a little bit about. Like, is there any chance that his dealings with that man is affecting this in any way, shape, or form, or is it just straight Bud being Bud? Like this shit crazy. Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. The potential, yeah. Being if it don't work out, that's their go-to. Yeah. Probably telling you right now, some other young fighters out there, facts, and they just got, as long as they continue to put in the work. I think boxing is in a good place as long as the politics don't get too much involved and fuck up the sport, man. We don't need that. We need the sport where it's at right now and continue to go up from here. Back light work handle, no doubt. A1, appreciate you, my bro. Conor Ben versus Boots. Yeah, fake Conor Ben won't get in there. He won't get in there. Kid Austin, a good prospect. Yeah, I did a prospect watch on Kid Austin, Carl. Word up, I did one that. MP. I think what Skills is saying, like he already see the play, basically. Like we know that shit is pending, barring some shit happen with the EJ fight type deal. He's saying you already know they're gonna spit. I think if I'm reading my brother right, I think that's what he's saying. Like they're gonna try to slip Boots in there, because who else would they be? You know what I'm saying? If all went to shit, basically UK versus USA type of fight. Yeah, man, I'm with it, but I bet you Conor Ben won't get in there. Best too, so I can see EJ picking Boots if that fight ain't happening with Bud. Yeah, and that's the thing. EJ going to 54. Yeah. Boots better climb hills before tries that mountain. Yeah, it's Spence ain't on the play with. Yeah, facts. T. Been said that for sure. Just a rumor. Yeah. I can see it being a reality. Skills. I'm telling you. What's the story with Bud and EJ? Yeah, Carl. Man, I think Bud being typical Bud, being difficult, man. From what the tone is anyway, and I'm not gonna call nothing no duck is yet. I'm just gonna call it he's super stalling right now from the feel of it. From what I'm getting, Antonio Tarver looking ass. Asian bro. Say you a fool, bro. In case of boy Boots got like 30 plus fights already. How many more fights? Yeah. I think it's a slight misconception when it comes to Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no doubt he a dog, yo. Like he a true dog. I just think what you're seeing with him is something special, and when he get the opportunity, he's better fight him sooner than later, because you continue to let him get any better, and he only 24, about to be 25 soon. As he continue to get better, it's gonna get harder to beat him. That's what I think, especially if you're in a case where you're an aging champion. It's just the passing of the torch, respectfully. That's just what it is. And he one of those dudes that can definitely take that torch. And if we being honest, Boots look like the type of fighter whether you got two choices with him. You can either hand the torch to him peacefully, or he gonna take that bitch. It's up to you. But either way, that torch coming with him when it's time. And to have him fight again, I want to see him in the ring again. He got skills for someone who started at 19. So yeah, he started late. Tad was supposed to be fighting Mickey Bay. Fate, I don't know what happened with the date on that and all that, but I had seen a little press conference and all that. They were supposed to have a fight, him and Mickey Bay. Okay, it's close. Y'all stupid. When Usyk beats the dog shot AJ again, do you think he'll retire? I don't think he's gonna retire, because it's still so much money left on the table for Alexander Usyk. I mean, for AJ. Like it's crazy that he in a blessed situation. Like he really could he really could. I put that Kid Austin link in there too, Carl. He could really lose. Just say if he was to lose to Usyk, and now which I think he is. To be fair, I think he is. But say if he was to lose, even if he lost by knockout, say if he was to fight Wilder in his next fight, it'd still do well. Like people would still tune in, even though he got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Or if he fought Tyson Fury or anybody, just anybody of note, like they still would pay attention to that dude. I think his pride would take a big hit and his career really be in question, but I think he'd keep fighting because he's still young. He ain't old yet. Yeah, ass a shout out. This is shit that pissed me off with Boo Boo and Matt. Yeah, Canelo's the only fish in the sea. Motherfucker need to stop with that bullshit. Fight, yeah, letting one dude determine their legacy. And I think, yeah, they just need to understand that just let it go. Like, it's all right. Like, we know it ain't y'all. We get it. And we understand how big that bag is. We get that. But when he's showing a willingness to act like y'all don't exist, like you got to think, like I was saying, like if Demetrius Andre is officially at 68, that would be what his third weight division in which he competed where Canelo is at, and he's still undefeated, and yet Canelo still ain't fought him. I don't think that's a coincidence. I think they need to just chalk it up, unless they could find a way to force his hand. Other than that, I don't think there's nothing they could say to make that dude change his mind, man. Like he on all bullshit. That's the Kid Austin link, Carl. If you interested, just check it out. It ain't that long. AJ versus Weeds trilogy. If he lose bad. Yeah, right. And then you mess around and lose to him because Ruiz actually in shape. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be a tough fight again for him. Like Mike Biggs, my bro, salute. Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling? I says Marlon Boo need to get yeah, man. They need to either fight each other or go up a weight class. Something. Spence that got hurt by Ugas is gonna fuck up. Yeah, man. Telling you, he got the ability to remove your ability to think, which can be troublesome, like for a young fighter or for any fighter for that matter. And I think with styles being drastically different, Bud has the kind of style that'll allow Boots Ennis to think. And as he think, he's going to be able to pick you apart, or he's going to be able to compete with you scale for scale. And it's just going to be a matter of time to me, because he's big, strong dude, man. So if he was to fight Bud, I think that'd be a dangerous fight for him, more so than it would be for Spence because of the styles. Like to see Wilder fight AJ. I want Wilder back, bro. I wouldn't mind seeing the next fighter still do well right now, even though it ain't happened when it should have happened. Should it still do well? Y'all some fools, man. I feel like Boo and Canelo might happen if they see Andre do bad on his next fights. Yeah, I see where you're going with that, Fate. I was thinking that a little bit myself. Like, I be kind of thinking that's what they're hoping for with Boo Boo. They hoping that he either look bad in the fight, get old, or both. You know what I'm saying? Or just look past it. You know what I'm saying? And I think if he do that, then they'd be more eager and willing to show willingness to get up in there with him. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird, especially when you Canelo, because that's how he usually move. Been following Kid for a while now. He's definitely a good prospect. And another name at 135 to look out for. Yeah, I've been saying that. I've been mentioning Kid Austin for a few months now too. Yeah, and I only been up for 7. I still be mentioning him for a few months. Cause he a gym rat. He stay in that gym. He always look like he in shape, man. And that's he look like he eat, sleep, and drink boxing, man. Nah, you good, bro. Y'all good. Just the family, man. Y'all good. Because we could talk right through it. Y'all all good. I promise you, y'all good, bro. On everything. People laughing right with y'all. Shit, I could see if y'all was pissing people off. Shit, y'all making people laugh. We all good. Appreciate all y'all being in here with y'all jokes. Cause y'all some damn clowns. Bro, it's easier to happen, but yeah, Giant Duck King, Mighty Duck, ain't nothing else to justify, bro. His fans gonna get obliterated. I'm facts. And just to be fair, whoever is the cause of this fight not happening, and I come to a solid conclusion, man, just understand that Just Do gonna be honest about it. I'm gonna have to call a spade a spade. There's no way, no reason in the world for any reason at all that this fight don't happen, yo. I'm telling you, the fact that that sentence, I don't even like the way that shit sound coming out my mouth. I'm telling you, man, god damn, bro. I'd be a boxing channel Canelo fan when they say when y'all say Canelo not great, the old comment section can yeah, they go crazy. They go crazy, yo. His fan base different. You can't say nothing. And I think they come from a place of like privilege or something or entitlement when they Canelo fans. Cause I think they feel like all the fights he had, being pro so early, all this, we're supposed to just bow down to him or something. I think they think he at that level. I think they really believe that it's a level where fans can no longer question you as an active fighter. Where I think that's where they fall short. That's where they miss the mark. I think they so infatuated with him and they so in love and respect everything he do and say that they miss the mark, when it comes to being rational and being in touch with reality. They feel like he's gotten to a point where you can no longer question him and critique him. Like he's gotten that to that level of status with his fans, where it's like any critique, damn near it can be the fair. You can say, yo, he lost Dimitri Bivol and really make no adjustments, this and that. Somebody would still come to his rescue. He was too big. He was standing to be great. It'd be like they'd turn that shit right into an argument. So it's like that's where he at in his career. And I guess for him that's good, but for us it's frustrating because we err on the side of reality, logic, and reason, and them they just entitlement and this is Canelo and he's so great. And it's like, bro, stop, cut this shit, man. We see what's going on. Prospects need to conquer the prospects, then move up to the champions. That career can be shortened before they reach their full potential, and that's what we seeing some of that too, bro. Seeing some of that stagnating these fighters' growth. One too many low level fighters and not properly challenging the fighters so they can get better and improve. And then when they get in there with somebody that actually want to win too, you see them cur out and end up wrecking their career or end up taking an unnecessary loss because you ain't properly testing these dudes, man. Trying to pad their records and shit to the top. That shit only gonna hurt you in the end. The ride gonna be cool, it's gonna be fun, but you're gonna get critiqued and it's gonna hurt you in the end. And whoever it's Bud, bro, EJ Givens, man. Everything on the sun, just waiting for him to sign on the dial if you don't get that, man. I'm dropping videos about it myself. Nah, we gonna be on his ass. You know it, bro. I ain't letting him off the hook. And I only say that just to try to so people can understand that if for any reason that it's the other way, he gets the same energy. Like, I don't want this to look like this is a hateful, you know what I mean? We have some hating, but no, man. I hate that about it, that people take it that way. But we just like to call out bullshit. And I hate that it's bullshit to call out, to be honest with you. I would rather be more real shit to talk about, like, yo, did y'all heard now? Y'all heard the news, man, Buzz son. I would rather be the one saying that shit to y'all than damn it's looking like this shit, man. And like I ain't broken yet. I'm bending like a motherfucker. Like I'm calling it a motherfucking superstar still. Like, you know what I'm saying? Gambler, listen, watching him. They want to check. You stupid. IBFP said Canelo's gonna stop Bivol and do him dirty in the video. Then made a video saying we just hating. He tried to be great, and at the rematch he beats Bivol. Yeah, nah, fact, no, nah, I don't think so. I hear he ain't want the rematch at all now, and something about him wanting to fight Charlo and Benavidez possibly, but that shit sound good. Better be if don't want Canelo because he beat him. Because Styles make fights. Canelo fans delusional. You know they are, bro. They say anything, man. He looked at that dude at the time that would have been 17-0, 17 knockouts. He said, "No, I'll take Bivol over there. I'll take him over there." That's all that was. And the virtual dirt match. How stupid, yo. Yeah, the family out crazy. I used to rock with Cambosis, but the shit talk against Devin made me like Devin Moore. Opatia. The only Aussie warrior we're backing now. Yeah, he got a big win this weekend too. Didn't he? The jog guy. Oh. Yeah, Cambosis is still acting to me. He's still putting on the front and he out of touch with reality. And until he is able to be real with himself, how Dev's saying, he always gonna come off as fake. Whether he care or not, that's his problem. But he need to get it together. The fight don't happen, I'm gonna be on the bitch talking shit. So yeah, man, like they can't do that to us, Johnny. They can't do that, yo. But yeah, facts. They can't do that to us. Pay attention. Mayweather's blocking Spence from becoming undisputed at 47 while protecting Crawford. The process by taking blame. Mayweather wants no man, no boxer to ever outshine. Yo, that's an interesting angle, man. And you know why? And I'm just so you know, I'm just not agreeing because you're the family. Why that's an interesting angle? Because remember when he starts meddling in and just making it his business, remember we start having questions like, why is it up to him? Why this? Why that? And then now you fast forward to now, you see how shit playing out. Like you said, now you willing to take blame for why it didn't happen. It's like, huh? What exactly is going on right here? That shit weird, man. You want his signature to be part some type of way. Yeah, man. Like I don't understand his skills. What is he on right now? He won with a broken jaw, suffering around 2. George is one and done. Yeah. George is a damn. Yeah, stupid. EJ versus Bro become a fantasy fight. I'm gonna be a hater. Me too, bro. Me and you both, bro. It's stupid. Promoters in the game nowadays bring back down, and they just don't want the best fights. They just want the biggest bag for their fighters, the biggest bag on the biggest possible stage for the least possible risk. And I know, I get it. All fights are risk. I get it, but y'all understand what I'm saying in terms of competition. They want the least possible risk in terms of competition. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it's hurtful to the sport. You know what I'm saying? And meanwhile, as supporters and spectators and fans alike, you know, the sport we see here, we go back and forth. And they be fucking all of us around. You know what I'm saying? Misleading all of us, telling us one thing and then doing another. Yeah, it's called. They shot out. These motherfuckers. Boy, they go for hours too. They shot out. But yeah, man, I think it'd be a big blow to boxing, yo. They can't do that, yo. Like I said, it's not even on them no more. It's us. It's past them. We demand this shit at this point. You know, the big fight to be made in the welterweight. Like, man, except this. Like, who else matchup like this? Nah, it's a fact. We should all go spam their comments. Y'all lucky I ain't no super big channel. I'll ask my supporters to go spam their comments right now, yo. Make the fight on both ends, yo. Just say it. Respectfully, just make the fight. Spam the fuck out of their comments. Stupid, yo. Spam the shit out their comments, bro. I'm telling you. Tell them niggas, man, they got to fight, man. About to pull up on the floor right now, right? For real, man. Like, what they got going on, Fate? What they got going on, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? You meddled your way in here. Now, all of a sudden, some shit look like it ain't happening. Damn, we was having some momentum before you came in here and did that shit. Right? We had some momentum, it seemed like, for a minute before you came and meddling in and goddamn it, and grown folk business and shit. You know, take his great Hall of Fame ass, world championship having ass somewhere and sit down, man. Enjoy being great, bro. Damn. Y'all stupid. Y'all some assholes. Never for real, man. Floyd, man, he be killing me with this shit, though, bro. Powerful. He's becoming a fan. And that's sad, yo. That's sad that they allowed this shit to happen, but don't worry. It's going to be somebody to fillet, man. It's going to be some duck to cook, man. Yeah, stupid. T say about to fuck up his bets. Fuck it well, right? Yeah, because A1 the asshole. Wait, just get on the street and put it on some gloves. At this point, yeah, facts. Word up, man. That's what I'm telling you, man. I just want people need to spam their comments, man. Come on, make the fight, man. Like, what's the hold up? That's fucked up. But on a good note, just to revisit this before y'all let y'all get out of here, because I ain't gonna make this super hours long. Because like I said, I plan on coming back doing another one today to stay active. So we do got Baumgardner and Mayer, Alycia Baumgardner and Mikaela Mayer getting it in for unification, and I believe the only belt that they don't have either of them hold is the WBA. You know what I mean? And this winner put the winner closer to becoming undisputed at super feather. Mikaela is 17 and new. She's 17 new, 5 nuggets. 32 years old, 5'9". What's 5'9" with a 66.5-inch reach, and they don't got Baumgardner reach for some strange reason. I hate that when they do that. She's 5'6", 28 years old. She's 12-1 with 7 knockouts. Yeah. And Mikaela Mayer basically tried to make it seem like she was way better than, or she was a lot better than Alycia Baumgardner. She said Baumgardner was one-dimensional. She said she'd be able to figure her out. Basically, she's one-dimensional. She keep talking about this one-punch knockout power, but she only did that to one elite fighter. And when she did step up, she lost. But that fight was a split decision some years ago. Alycia Baumgardner, when she suffered her first loss, it was by split. This her only loss by split decision in an 8-rounder to Christina Lenartu. And she was 9-1, but it was a split decision loss of 75-77 all across the board. So it was a 2-point loss. It wasn't like she got her ass beat. You know what I'm saying? But I think she's gotten considerably better since then. You know what I'm saying? And you know how that be. Yeah, 17-0, 5 knockouts, and you know she's long. She got some. You know what I mean? She got a wiry frame, Mikaela Mayer, and she can box. She's technically and fundamentally sound. She got a good jab. You know what I mean? I believe Alycia is more athletic than she is, though, and I believe she fights in a different rhythm than Mikaela Mayer. I think she has a great jab, just like Mikaela Mayer does. Mayer says she's one-dimensional. She only fights one way. I don't really think so. I don't think that's the case. I think this is a true 50-50 fight. I just think that's just those two being competitive, or, you know, Mikaela Mayer giving what she feels is her honest assessment of Alycia Baumgardner. She feels like she's one-dimensional, but I always say this. You know what I mean? You gotta be careful what you say, because the more you discredit and the more you take away from her, the more you say she don't do well, if she's able to beat you, then that says even less about you. So you already got that out there that she's one-dimensional and fights one way. So if a fighter that's one-dimensional and only fights one way come in there and beat you, then what does that really say about you? But I just think that's them being competitive, and I don't have an issue with it. I respect both of them as women. I love what they're doing for boxing. They both putting on. They both champions, man. Like I said, the winner in this unification, that's one step closer to becoming undisputed as super feather. That's September 10th. Then you got the GWOAT, the return of the GWOAT. Finally, Claressa T-Rex Shields coming back to do what she do against Savannah Marshall, man. Y'all seen the presser. You know what I mean? The GWOAT was confident as ever. She spoke confidently as ever. It wasn't a bunch of trash talk, as you can see. Savannah Marshall energy. I ain't gonna sit here and say she's scared just yet, but I'm gonna say what her energy is different when Claressa is within arm's reach or right next to her or in her area, her vicinity. She just seemed to act and behave a little more differently. And, you know, surprisingly, I don't know if y'all was listening, but I caught that. Did y'all actually hear how she said she respect Claressa and what she's done? She's a fan of her. Did y'all hear that? Because I heard it. I heard that. That ain't slipped past me. I thought that was a little odd. And was she trying to be too classy and too respectful up there that she almost was being fake? Because when have you ever said you was a fan of her? Maybe I just never heard it up until that point, but that stood out to me because I never heard her really say much of anything good about Claressa. She said she's a fan of her and a pioneer for the sport and all of that. And that's like, that is something you almost damn near have to say, because anything less will be slighting her and it'd be almost like you hating. So, you know, for you to say you're a fan of her, I think you was putting it on a little bit, because I don't see you to be a fan of her, even though you competitive, you know, you're a competitor and her next opponent, but I don't see you never, you know, past me as a, you know, Claressa Shields fan, because you never had nothing good to say about her. Mayor got to box her way out of this. Facts, she do, and she's saying Baumgardner only fight one way. I'm like, man, I don't know, man. Baumgardner could fight, man. I like her rhythm. I like how she use her jab. She do got some good solid power. It ain't all about the knockers. I feel like she could box. I think it's a true 50-50 fight. It's gonna go back and forth. I think it's gonna be a chess match in there. I truly believe that. I just think Baumgardner got a little more sting on her punch. Ernie Mayweather doesn't himself believe that Crawford will win, making Crawford little to no threat to his legacy. That's interesting that you say that, Skills, man, and it's interesting and unfortunate at the same time, and it seemed very possible, man. Seemed within reason and logic, and that shit just crazy, bro. I just hope we misread, and I hope they this worked and they kind of, you know, wanted some people to think it wasn't going to happen. I don't know. But I don't see how that would be good, you know? So let's just hope that it still do. I mean, I got a little hope left, man. But I mean, it's no telling what the next day or the next few hours could do. But right now, I'm already at the last. I'm on E with in terms of feeling, you know, hopeful. But you know, Claressa gonna walk her motherfucking ass down, pitch a shutout. And you know what? I'm glad you said that, because now y'all heard the way she said she was gonna beat Claressa all along, all this time up until now. It's always been she's gonna knock her out and this and that. And if she fought how she fought that girl when she fought her, you was gonna mop the floor with her. Now you went from that to saying you're gonna knock her out in the second round and saying you gonna outbox her now. So I don't know if that's just gamesmanship or you just changing your tone all of a sudden, or now all of a sudden you feel like you're not gonna knock her out no more. Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Did something change? Did you feel the heat? You know what I'm saying? Something going on. Did the GWOAT energy make you change something? Fulton versus Akhmadaliev next gonna happen. It should, bro. If they ain't trying to protect MJ. They ain't trying to protect him. They throw him in there with Cool Boy, because that's the fight I want to see next. Let that man go ahead and sew up 122, man. Do his damn thing. And Floyd acting like a super diva. His old attention ass down somewhere. Get the fuck out of the way, bro. Yeah, time is up. Time to fade into the distance and let the lights go and just chill and be rich as hell and be respected for being one of the best boxers ever. You get what I'm saying? A1, just let them do them, though. Only speak on that fight if you was going to actually help it be made. Now, you fast forward to now, you ain't even the reason it got made. You looking like you in the way. That's what it's looking like. It's looking like you in the way. That's exactly what it's looking like. Speaking on it more than them. I'm be the one to announce it, like, and then, you know, people just letting you say it. So it's like, you know, we rock with you, but damn, now it's looking like it ain't gonna happen. What happened then? It being the one to announce it. Let me find out you was the one to fuck something up. No, I'm just playing. But he better not have been, man, because again, we gotta see this fight, man. I don't know. I just don't understand sometimes. Like I said, there's no reason in the world why this fight shouldn't take place on any level. Like, it's just no excuse. It's no money excuse. It's no split excuse. It's no A side, B side excuse that somebody could give me as to why I'm it's gonna make me agree and be cool. Like, yeah, well, that makes sense why the fight shouldn't happen. Yeah, no, literally. Do y'all feel me, family? Like, it's nothing. Nobody can come to just and say, yo, you know, well, this, and this happened. That's just why the fight. There is literally no excuse on the table that's anybody can come to me that's going to make it reasonable as to why this fight not happening. That's how serious it is to me. That's what point I'm at. Floyd looking like he want attention because he do. No disrespect to him, because everything you say, like when it go against, when it's not ass kissing, it's always that we hating. We ain't hating, man. We rock with dude heavy, but that shit be seeming attention seeking. Now, you went from you announcing a fight to looking murky out here before. It's like now it's looking shaky. Now it's looking shaky. Got motherfuckers nervous and shit. Got just over here nervous that it ain't gonna happen. It's super in a way, man. Like, bro, motherfuckers know who you are. TMT, we get it, but it's time to let your legacy keep you relevant, not this petty. Man, speak on it, my bro, man. Let your legacy keep you relevant, not this petty ass shit. Exactly, man. Exactly. I agree 1,000,000%, bro. He's trying to make that kind of rematch. Now I heard Dana White shut him down. Fake. Salute to my bro, my brother G5. What's good with you, bro? How you feeling, man? You know what I'm saying? And Tank, and I'm doubling down. Tank should have signed to TWT instead of TMT. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. It's the first boxing match you can remember watching. How you get into boxing, bro? Fight parties growing up or no? It's funny you said that, Mr. Paz. Yeah, first fight I remember watching was a Tyson fight. And yeah, my people, you know, had a cookout and shit, big ass fight party. Cookout and shit. I remember watching Tyson knock somebody the fuck out. If I can think, I have to go back on the resume a little bit and surf to really like jog my memory as to exactly who it was. But if I think hard, if I think long enough, I'll be able to remember. But that's what I remember first, seeing Tyson knock somebody out and people being terrified of Mike. That's what got me into boxing. Quee, my sis, salute. Appreciate you sliding through, sis. How you feeling? Conor says he's returning. He was supposed to box Manny Pacquiao before shit. Conor gonna get his ass put in the dirt. Nah, he beat this version of Manny. For sure. A few years ago or something different. Only problem I got with Conor is it don't seem like they want to really test him. Like, I hope they don't get put in a situation where they end up suffering from being too careful, being careful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Challenge these fighters. Stop being scared, man. I ain't saying throw their careers away. I ain't saying throw them to the absolute wolves, but stop being scared to challenge these dudes. How else are they going to grow, mature, and get better? Like, fighters don't get better because you tell them every day that they're good. You know what I mean? That might help them stay motivated. Get what I'm saying? But they get better by them being properly tested throughout their career. And if you're not going to properly test a fighter, then what are we doing? You're not helping them in no way, shape, or form. So that's where it kind of been is to me. Ready to clock out, had to drop by and speak. Appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you. Man, he coming back for the exhibitions now because he ain't make the presidential. Yeah, man. That's what it seemed like, bro. That's what it seemed like. Hey, Monica, salute, Queen. How you feeling? Appreciate you for sliding through. Yeah. Facts. Facts. Salute the Black Fight fan. Facts, bro. We out here stealing, man. Just a little bit. He ain't robbing it. He ain't robbing it. You know, he ain't robbing the bank just yet. You know what I'm saying? But he done hit a gas station or two, if you get what I'm saying. He ain't robbing the bank just yet, but he done hit a corner store, a couple gas stations, and you know what I'm saying? And such. You know what I'm saying? But he got to be careful because we on him. I got to tell question for word. Some of the most improved boxers here so far, in your opinion, that's most improved. Let me see, man. Let me see. Damn, that is a good question though. Most improved, because you got some young talent. I don't know if I could. I got a way I can answer that. I'll say a fighter. I'll say because it falls in line to that question. Like you say, who's the most improved? I'll say to stay along the lines of that question. I'll say some fighters that I've seen like look like they gotten better from fight to fight. You get what I'm saying? And it still remains to be seen exactly who's the most improved. Like, maybe one of them young stars get a breakout performance like a Tiger Johnson, a Haven Brady, a Jihad Tucker. You know what I'm saying? You got some young studs, man. Some young studs that have been putting on. Jihad Tucker, Haven Brady. I know I'm missing some Bruce Carrington. You know what I mean? You got these dudes, man. They've been getting better each and every time out. Mayweather versus Manny, I would not care at all. Exhibition, the boxers you were scheduled that you are now convinced is a real deal. Uh, hmm. Dang. Let me see. I just didn't know. I knew about. I'm gonna say this. I knew about Keyshawn Davis being a real deal, but I didn't know. I didn't know his brother was nice like that. Calvin Davis. And I seen Joey Spencer fight in person on last Christmas. So I like what I seen from Joey Spencer in person. And his power definitely seemed like more than what it was. Like, so I thought he was solid on TV, but seeing him in person, I think he the real deal too. He young. They just gotta keep challenging him properly. You feel me? Connor maybe. Connor is one of the most improved fighters in my opinion through the years though. Not just this year, just through the years. Cause my opinion of him now, as opposed to what it was a few years ago, is drastically different. Like it was like night and day. You wouldn't even thought I liked him. Like and I never disliked him. Now, I don't dislike these dudes. I just hate how certain fighters move. But for me, Conor Ben made some real big strides in his career. From then till now, where he at now. Like I respect his grind because he wouldn't have made those improvements if he didn't believe in himself and if he wasn't actually putting the work in, which I believe in both to be true. Putting the work in and believing in himself. Having the right motivation, the right people. Ray Savage for a man. That from Camden, Jersey. Yeah, man. I'm glad you said that, Tim. Yeah. Raymond Ford was impressive a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Fellow Jersey native, man. Keyshawn is very technical and smart clinch work and some tricks. Yeah, his brother nice too, Faith. You never seen him. His name Kelvin Davis. Check him out if you get a chance. My bros, Darryl was good. Salute to you in the UK, my bro. Roxanne, you to big respect, much respect to you in the UK, my bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. Conor versus Algieri showed a lot of improvement. Yeah. And the you know what? For me, I could point out the improvements. For me, he calmed down a lot. So when Conor Ben finally calmed down, his foot placement got better because he got pretty good feet. He got some good feet. Like, but he allowed himself to work. It was like he was too fast for his own good and overly aggressive. Like, you know what I mean? His feet wasn't right because he was just too fast and lacked technical, from a technical standpoint. Like he lacked fundamentals, should I say. And his feet just used to be, you can tell he had some potential there, but he was fast and quick on them. But he moved to, you know what I mean? He was just like a buzzsaw. So for me, the biggest improvements was like his poise and his patience. You know what I mean? Then he slowed his feet down some. You know what I mean? And he allowed himself to actually work. You get what I'm saying? His punch placement improved. You know what I mean? And just his all-around ring generalship, just understanding how to be a professional. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to have it all in one round. That's what you get out of Conor Ben. You can get somewhat of a what you would call like a complete performance out of him. You know what I'm saying? My bro DP, salute to you. Appreciate you sliding through. How you feeling, bro? Keyshawn, brother. I ain't know. Yeah. You ain't know. Yeah, Calvin Davis is his brother. All right, Dad, I got you, my bro. I got you. Yeah, Calvin Davis, man. He got some skill, man. Keyshawn, brother. I think it's like three of them too. At that, it might be three of them, and the Mason brothers, Abdullah Mason, that young one, man. That dude is very talented and skilled already. Speedy Rashidi should be coming up soon. We got a fight coming soon, real soon, I think. Hope he sells his new promotion. Me too. I expect that he will. And he said he said he'd be willing to fight Boots. That's the thing. Speedy Rashidi sound like he'd want smoke. Yeah, Calvin kind of big, right? He kind of got some size to him, bro. He got some nice knockouts too. Them can't get fast enough. You on your way, Quay. You on your way. Says you got about another hour and 8. Right there. I think if we're in the same time. You do anyway. Or I don't know if you're an hour up or we in the same time. You know, I'll be all screwed up with that kind of stuff. Yeah, he Speedy Rashidi said he'd fight Boots. Tio versus Regis can be good. Hell yeah. I think respectfully right now, just like I think Tio lose to Regis. I think Regis a dog him. I think Regis mess around and dog him. Salute, Ash. Appreciate you for listening and coming through, Queen. How you feeling?
Appreciate you, mate.
Hopefully your work day going good.
Straight back at you,
2
mate.
hours.
Straight back
cool.
at you.
Right
it's been all happening, hasn't it? Wow. In the space of a year, mate, we're getting some good fights, aren't we now, finally? What's that? The next one, though, reading it all today, you know, regarding obviously Tank and Devon. Oh, that's a mouth-watering one, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess people can't help but to
fight that, mate.
Yeah, can't help but to talk about it. For me, I'm not in a super rush because I know they got it's unfinished business for them both, and they're eventually on this path to meet each other, like they're going to. But I think they're trying to speed it up too fast. And like I said, when you got Bill Haney makes his rounds on these YouTube streets, as I call it, and he'll sit down with these platforms and talk. And you know, he's adamant about fighting Tank and that they will fight him. And I was speaking on it a little bit earlier. I was saying, like, I don't know what he thinks or how he thinks or what he knows, but I think he needs to understand, especially something coming from me. You know, I definitely can speak for myself when I say you got to, and it's just other people as well. Like, we understand that your son will be willing to fight Tank if them circumstances in the business and all that line up. But being that the business seemed to be lined up in another area, it's okay for you not to get up here and have to prove to us over again that y'all be willing to fight him. You get what I'm saying? It's because him keep saying it and then it not happening. Now you're gonna start people saying duck this.
Out as well, isn't it?
Say it again.
When you work it out, it's a mad fight to work out, isn't it? Because you've got all Tank's attributes, you've got Devon's.
Kurt was good, bro.
Even if you think about it, you're thinking, wow. So you've got Tank's obviously power, but you've got Devon's obviously jab and whatever else. It's a hard fight to call that, you know, mate. Wow. Really is.
Me too.
Obviously, if you had Yoda on here, bloody hell, it'd be fucking Tank all day, obviously. But I mean, between us, that's some fight to get your teeth into because they've both got good attributes where Devon could do this, Tank could do that. It's a 50-50 fight. Let's not net beat around the bush. You might get the fanboys that are like, oh, Devon this or Tank this. Box analysis, mate. You get the nitty-gritty on it. It's a 50-50 fight, mate.
It's going to be a hell of a fight when it happens.
It's a juicy fight, mate.
And his father, I think that's...
You wouldn't even know where to start, would you?
Yeah, it's like for me, I know the questions. I know where I would start trying to dissect it and see who I think would win. You know what I mean? And it's going to be tough for both of them. It's going to be a chess match. It's going to be a chess match until something shake and something happen. But again, I know it's a boxing match. So that whole notion that,
it's like little hook, and then because Tank could do a hook where randomly Devon could be like schooling him with the jab, and then he could just get a little, he could get wobbled. Then it's like, wow.
Either he gonna get comfortable.
Devon coming back with, as he got the heart and fight. Oh, it's an unbelievable fight, mate. Wow.
He either gonna get comfortable from landing that jab and start taking more chances, or Tank gonna get tired of him landing that jab and whatever else he landed. And I think that's when the fight gonna happen, because there's no way he gonna be comfortable with you jabbing and boxing circles around him for 12 rounds. He not gonna do what Kambosos did. He gonna go for broke. He ain't gonna stand back there and just let you do that. And I don't even think he gonna, after a certain amount of rounds, I think he'll start to press forward. Like, and that's the question that I would have. Like, what's gonna happen once he start to force it to be a fight? Because it is a fight, and you do get hit. Everybody get hit in every single fight. So it's like that whole notion of being able to avoid him for 12 rounds is very, very tough. Like, it's easier to say that than it is to do it, and it's not impossible to do it. But then again, like I said, skill for skill, I think Tank could compete with anybody. So at the worst, he's still in the 50-50 fight. Then when you add the fact that he got that power like that, it kind of tipped the scale a little bit, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So 50-50 at best.
Like,
at worst.
you could bat for both teams, couldn't you? Think on what's the strengths, what's the weaknesses, and you could go, wow. The bottom line is, when you come to conclusion, it's like, wow, anything could happen.
Yeah, you make a good point, bro.
Because Tank could get like embarrassed where Devin Haney's obviously schooling him, but then that mad swing, he might like throw a mad hook randomly at Devin Haney, randomly, even though he's schooling him, that could wobble him, that could change the fight in seconds. Then it's about having a heart where then you look on the other hand where Devin Haney will get frustrated, Tank will get frustrated because he's getting schooled and he's never been schooled like this, and then he might throw wild, then Devin Haney might give him an uppercut. Wow, it's a mouth-watering clash, mate, I must admit. Wow. You could pick both sides there. I'll be on the fence. I'll always give me predictions.
Yeah.
And bottom line is, I'll always go 50-50 on that one because I'll give both fucking props to two different fighters, mate. But
no,
you couldn't get me on who's going to win that one. Really couldn't get me on that one. Really.
Yeah. I also want to get that narrative rolling. That there are good narratives that you can push, and just for one, when you in a 50-50 fight, you as a fighter, if you participate in any 50-50 fight, you give the fans a true 50-50 fight and you lose, you get even more support. Like, we support you. It's no loser when you participate in a 50-50 fight and get a fan something special. There's no loss. Now we get it. We get it. You got it on the record. We get all of that. But as for us, we support that kind of activity. We support that behavior. We in favor of 50-50 fights. Like, we support that win, lose, or draw. Whoever wins, whoever loses, if it's a draw. Like, we
where would you think it'd be, just to
say it again?
Where would you think the fight would be? Obviously Las Vegas.
Yeah, probably with somewhere where you could bet your victory on Tank not hitting you, telling me all kinds of things. I know it's good. Or good things, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Ash, that shit is not as easy as they make it sound, because he can box with it. And he got cat-like reflexes. And I think his athleticism is something that gets ignored. It's not just that punching power, it's his ability to be able to, and have the foot speed to be able to keep up with you. Keyword, keep up with you. So even if you can do something slightly better or a little bit better, he can still do it well enough to compete with you, where that's not an easy fight in no way, shape, or form. So that's where I'm going. And it's like, how long? Those are some nerve-wracking moments when you asking yourself to be perfect with somebody that got absolute dynamite for more than a half hour. You almost got 40 minutes to do it. Just think about that. That's a long time, man.
You could listen to, you know, on
that's
this fight,
too, Ash. My bad, Daryl. That's key too.
You could listen to all the fans, and we could all come up with crazy predictions. But you'd have to listen to everyone, obviously. But the bottom line is, once the bell goes, it's anyone's game, innit? It really is. It's a mouth-watering clash, mate. I only seen it yesterday. Popped up on our news in the UK. Possibility. Devin Haney, it showed like 28 wins, and then to Devin's 27 wins, or added whatever it is. No losses.
So you're
thinking, wow, how would you predict that one? You can only give your views and your who stands better, who's got the more gas, who's got the better jab, who's got the better hook, who's got the inside, who's got the outside, who's got the footwork. Oh, mate, you could talk about it for fucking years. That's how good that fight is, mate. Unbelievable.
And I think
but it's brilliant, though. As boxing fans, it's excellent, isn't it? We can debate on this for ages. Wow.
Once you start landing on you, that shit feel like you've been fighting for 12 rounds already. I'm telling you.
Well, that's what
his damage come quick.
Yeah, that's what. And you flip it on the other side.
Can't start landing, man.
Yeah, well, you flip it on the other side. Imagine if obviously Tank lands on him early, which Devin's not even meant to, and then that rocks Devin. Then Tank could be the boxer because he's already rocked Devin. It could go anyway, mate. Wow, he's going to be the biggest dart. It's going to be a dog fight. It's who's going to literally going to be where that fucking pride, that massive heart to say, listen, I am going to war today. And no one's taking me out this ring unless I'm on the fucking floor and in an ambulance. Who's up for it? It could go either way. Because don't forget, Tank's never fought fucking someone like Devon. Don't forget. Never fought anyone like Devon. Even though we know how good Tank is, he's never fought anyone like Devon.
That's a point. Devon is he's shown to be a pretty disciplined fighter in and outside the ring, but it's just something that I know that I picked up on that he liked to do, and that's that ducking over. He likes to duck over, and I think he do it to his right now. His right would be Tank left, wouldn't it? So it's like, but man, I'm just like, yo, and that's me being realistic. That's something that I picked up on.
That's proper, isn't it? That's right. You spot on what you're saying. But doesn't that mean then? Doesn't that mean then that in a training camp that they train for someone different? Then do you get me? So Tank will have to train for someone that he's never have to train for before, who's going to be jabbing this, that, and Devon's going to have to. Oh, mate, it's a fucking unbelievable fight, mate. Wow. It could go anyway. But one thing I want to speak to you as well, just to, mate, is one of my mates there today was at the press conference, with Marshall and Shields.
Yeah.
And he said it fucking heated up, mate. After he seen the press conference, he said, lad, they were like fucking flipping on each other, going, listen. Where you seen a press conference where it was like calm and cool. He said after the press conference, mate, security guards were all over everyone, mate. It went off. Basically went off. More Shields, obviously, because she's obviously pissed off. But you know what Marshall's like? She's cool, calm, collective. But with Shields and going, listen, I've come to your fucking country. I'm gonna smash your fucking head. She was swearing everything good. It does all like the beeps, and like it gives all like the beeps, obviously because they're swearing. But obviously I've listened to the one that was normal. Who's one of my mates who was there. Mate, she gives it to Shields, and Shields gives it to Marshall. Marshall says, you know what? You'll be saying that once you're on the floor. Watch what I do. I'm not only going to eat you on the floor. I'm going to punch you while you're on the floor.
I was going to cook on that too.
Lad. Oh, lad, it went off. If you're on WhatsApp with me, lad, I'd have showed you it, mate. It went off, lad.
Yeah, it did go off abruptly. It just went off.
Said, no, mean after the press conference. Yeah,
I'm with you, Ash. That dude he's special and he underrated his boxing ability. I keep saying that, but I think that people, and this is just my thoughts. Like, I think when you able to recognize greatness in a fighter, you could prepare accordingly for that greatness. I think when you limit the greatness of a fighter and his potential, you train for that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I think when you hear in specific, like you hear three names get mentioned a lot, you hear Tank against Shakur, or Tank against Dev, or vice versa. You mix them names up out of them, when Tank speak about Shakur, is highly respectful. When Shakur speak about Tank, it's highly respectful. I did hear one interview where they asked Haney who he thought his big money fighter or whatever would be, and he said Tank rather fast. He did say Tank fast. They both did, him and Shakur, but I feel like Shakur sees more greatness in Tank than Dev does. And maybe this is just me overanalyzing. I think when it's like that, I think Dev is putting more of a ceiling on what Tank is able to do, where Shakur is looking at him like, yo, this dude's special too. I'm not the only one. So I think going into a fight, their mentalities and mindsets might be a little different there. And maybe that could have a deciding factor. Maybe you like, well, if you train or you think Tank is only able to get to a certain level, whatever level that is, and you just happen to be capping him off, whereas Shakur is looking at him like, yo, this dude could be, pound for pound great. So that's what I'm training for when I go up in there. Not somebody, you get what I'm trying to say? And that's just something that I think.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's like you can't.
Difference is,
it's like
the difference is, I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's a like American thing. I don't know if like you've got to be number one in America. But you literally study them both. The good thing is about it, it's not about even the press conference. They're both so confident. Now, the thing that I've got to give Devon Haney really, really massive props for, I really have, because obviously I've seen him in the UK. Remember when I told you ages ago when he was training in London when he signed with Matchroom? I only seen him once, but once was enough. And he's got a massive following in the UK. I've said that to you, haven't I? Even though he's left, he's still got the fan base, even though he's left Matchroom. What he basically, what he's always went for, he's always went for Loma. Now, for someone who didn't have a belt, who's always wanted Loma, let's not forget, Loma was the boy. Loma was the fucking numero uno, and he's always wanted to fight Loma. Now, if you've got confidence that you've always wanted Loma, I think anyone else in the division, mate, if you can think you can beat Loma when he was in his prime, wow. He's got the confidence to ever, mate. And to travel over there to get buttons, don't forget. Yeah, to get buttons, don't forget. Traveling over there, he had the confidence. His style is, don't forget, people like fucking does my head in. When he fought Narvaez, all the talk about was when he got rocked. Hang on. He actually schooled Narvaez, who fucking knocked down fucking Lomachenko. Don't forget. This is Linares. This is no Muppet from fucking round the corner. Linares is unbelievable. And he actually schooled him, but everyone's going on about the time he got rocked. He goes to Australia. He's actually schooled him to death. He schooled him that much, mate, where it's like, there shouldn't be a rematch. It was just like turning up into the gym and just a sparring partner that you've just got to spar with. So we've got to give props to Devin Haney, mate. We really have. We really, really have. Is that someone asking Steven Gerrard? He's up there, mate. He's up there, but for me, mate, Robbie Fowler, the god, honestly. But Gerrard's up there, obviously. So Mr. Pad's not far behind. But for me, Robbie Fowler, lad, he was just fucking unbelievable, then, mate. But nice, Mr. Pads. Who's Mr. Pads anyway? Nice. Mr. Pads will know there. Robbie Fowler is the god. Trust me. Yeah. See ya. Are you there, just do?
Oh shit, my bad, Volts. What's good, bro? What's good, Bruce? Salute, OG. I had myself on mute. My bad. UK was good with it, bro.
I was thinking, bloody hell. It's not like just Jimmy's usually got his analysis there. I'm thinking, bloody hell, what have I done to him here? I've made him sick.
I was muted. I'm wondering why I look up at the screen. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I'm thinking, fucking hell, what's going on here?
Touch button at the screen, at the top. So when I'm muted, it don't pop up on the screen as if I do it like this.
Yeah. So you know what? The other thing I wanted to discuss you about as well, but you remember I was speaking to you the other day about it. People obviously, regarding obviously Chisora and Pulev. People thinking like T was saying, obviously easy win for Pulev. Chisora's no mug, mate.
Yeah.
Chisora is no mug, mate.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like people see the records and they don't have the previous records, but I guess the fighter, it's their mentalities, especially Chisora, that still would make me watch a fight of his. You don't watch his fight trying to look for, some undefeated, some pretty ass record. Now he been in there with a lot of people and he'll fight anybody, and anybody that's willing to put it all on the line like that when they get in there, win, lose, or draw, got a place for me to watch him somewhere. Like hey, I mean, you are who you are, but he'll fight whoever. You know what I'm saying? And I can't knock him for that.
Yeah, Pads, Mr. Pads, yeah. That's where I'm from, yeah, where the Beatles are from. Yeah, so that's proud of my city. But you know what got me just to when I seen an interview about 2 weeks ago with Pulev, Chisora, he loves it. He loves the boxing. And Pulev, it was basically saying about it's a payday. Now Chisora, and I read Chisora's interview. He was like, I love the game. I want another fight after this. It sounded like Pulev didn't have aspirations about getting anywhere else. It was a payday. Now, if he thinks it's a payday just against Chisora, mate, who's hungry, he's got another thing coming,
And that's what's impressive about Chisora It's his heart, his
Yeah,
determination, his will,
he wants number
and the
7 fight.
fact
He's
that
saying,
he's still hungry with all them losses. Like he still love the sport, yo. And he
yeah,
a hell of
Pulis
a
was
dude
saying
at
1
the
or
end.
2
And
more fights.
he'll fight either beat you or you beat him, but he gonna have some cheeseburgers at the end of the fight.
Yeah. He'll
He gonna
always
have
get
some
the burgers
cheeseburgers
out
for you,
after it,
man.
mate. Always, mate.
WBA
But
Sergio Martinez ranked number 3 and 160 right now, huh? WBA Sergio Martinez ranked number 3. Yeah, do they?
what's
Also, on
someone
Liam
in the
Smith
chat
calling
there?
out Charlo
Does
and
Darrell
Eubank.
like
I
Tyson
think
Fury?
a
Yeah,
vote. I think
100% course.
that's very brave of Liam Smith to
Well,
be
yeah.
calling out
See,
Charlo and Eubank,
yeah,
but I think he lose respectfully to both of them. But I
yeah.
wouldn't mind seeing. I mean, I wouldn't care to see a Charlo and Liam Smith, but a
Yeah.
Eubank,
Here's a fact for
I
you.
watch that.
Here's a
Mhm.
fact for you. You know when Volt said fought on Liam Smith? Do you know I used to play up front with him in football?
Oh
I used
yeah,
to play up front with him. You used
yeah,
to call it
yeah.
soccer. I used to play up front with him.
Mm.
So he used to be in my team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I know Liam Smith, Beefy, yeah, very, very
Oh
well. He
yeah.
used to play my football team.
Beefy. Yeah,
Yeah. He
he
used to play my
called out
football team,
Charlo
yeah.
and Eubank. I think the Eubank fight is more doable. Charlo, not so much, but the Eubank, why not? Because Eubank, I don't know who he gonna fight
Of course, I
next.
do like Tyson
Okay.
Fury, but I do like AJ as well, though.
And
Only
the
because we made
great
Thomas
Patty
Stalker.
Pendleton. That's the UK fighter,
Knows him
Patty,
very
right?
well.
He can fight pretty good, can he? The
Oh,
Patty
Patty.
character.
Oh my God, you're messing on it. Go on YouTube, right, and see his interview with Billy
Mm-hmm.
Moore. And at the end, he mentions my name. I set it up. This is before he was in the UFC. I set it up
Mm-hmm.
for him. I
Patty,
see him all the time. Speak to him all the time, honestly. So
that's
yeah,
crazy.
very, very proud of Paddy.
Yeah,
Going on, I put it up on the thing last night. I'm going on, 23rd of July. £95 it cost me. So I'm going. UFC London. I'm there.
Mm. Okay. Or it's only the greats are good
It
enough
was.
for
I hope
Australia.
it wasn't under 16.
Salute to Australia, man. Salute to Australia. Seem like y'all
No,
got
but
cool
no,
people,
thank
good
God.
boxing fans. Y'all got some good
No,
boxing
Mr. Pads,
fans
no,
out there,
thank God for
man.
that, lad.
Daryl, have seen the interview with James English. It's funny. James English.
Yeah. He said it's got his podcast over there. He's
A
multi-millionaire
lot of
now.
these dudes be having some good interviews with these fighters, man. It'd be dope. I catch some of this stuff randomly, some of it, but we got, like I said,
Who
boxing
do you
is a
think they
good
just
shoot.
do? Who do you think's going to win then between Pulev and Disorder? Then your verdict.
Oh man, dang!
I
I think
know.
I think I'm gonna look at that a little closer before I say it because I
Exactly.
just
I was
think of
like
it.
that,
I'm like,
isn't
shit.
it?
Zora could beat him with activity, but Pulev, man, he had a little bit left still in the tank, man. That means we ain't seen the last of Sergio Martinez yet, right? That's crazy that they got him there.
Mr.
And
Pad.
I was racking my brain thinking it was a different Sergio Martinez, but it's really the one you talking about. So that's crazy. He's
Mr.
shredded,
Pad,
but
just that question to that. We met
man.
Dan Phil.
Yeah.
Here's a funny story for you, which is crazy. So we went on our works night out, yeah, in our work. So we went to a place in town called Kingdom. So Darren Till is in the next booth to us, yeah. So obviously taking our pictures. Get on this. We arranged a year later. We organised it in the October. So we went to a different club, yeah. Only Darren Till was in the next booth to us. So me being me, I was like, "Fucking hell, Darren, are you following us, lad?" So if you knew me, you'd look on all my Instagram. Yeah, I've got pictures with him all the time. So if you want to get on me, Darren Barson, my name is on Instagram. You'll see me pictures with Darren Till. Just for that comment, anyway. But yeah, go on. It's a close fight, isn't it? Just do. Mute again. Must be muted again. But yeah, Mr. Pads, yeah, met him. Met him about 5 times now. He's from Walton. I'm from Walton, Liverpool. That's where he's from. But I didn't know him from Walton. Actually, only met him like 4 times, twice, and obviously work dues. And obviously, I met him twice since then in the O2 and in Manchester Arena. Must be on mute.
I'm gonna keep y'all this long today because I think I'm gonna double back again at like 7:30 with another live. And then I didn't get to do my live yesterday. I think I'm gonna still touch on some of that and some other stuff.
Okay,
for sure.
relented if you want, mate. Yeah, no problem.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you for sliding through too, Darryl. Appreciate
Thank you
all
so
y'all.
much, my mate.
Appreciate all y'all in the building
Big
too, man.
big respect to the
You
chat as
already
well.
know.
Nice to speak to you.
You
Just
already
do.
know.
Love you, lad. Take care and the
Appreciate you,
chat.
bro. All right. Appreciate all y'all in the building, man. As y'all know, man, we got Baumgardner and Mikaela Mayer. That's September 10th. That's the co-main event. You know, I'm leaning towards Baumgardner, but I might revisit that as they get a little bit closer. My bro OTB was good. Appreciate you for sliding through. Yeah, but I didn't want to keep y'all too long today. And finally, we got the fight that we want, and that's what I'm really happy about. Just giving these women they just do. Shout out to Mikaela Mayer. You know, shout out to Alycia Baumgardner. Shout out to Savannah Marshall for taking this fight and giving us a date finally, so we could see these women put on, man. Another undisputed. I think Claressa is gonna do amazing as she always does. You hear her; she's been very consistent with her energy, her attitude, her focus. You know, her mission. She's on a mission to win. And you got one being a little inconsistent with their energy and with some of the things they saying. She went from being, I'm gonna knock her out in the second round to all of a sudden now I'm an outboxer. So I guess she's gonna show us some elite level boxing come September 10th. But that's all I got for it right now, y'all, man. That's my just do on it, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Salute to the whole family out here. Appreciate all y'all. Yeah, Ohio will break down Claressa versus. Yes, man. Yeah, you know it, bro. You know it, man. You know it, man. Hey, man, OTB, I'll be listening for that, bro, because I definitely need. I enjoy them shits. I'm gonna keep telling you, man. That film breakdown something special, bro. So when you do drop it, I'm there, man. But again, I appreciate all y'all in the building, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. I'll be back later on today with another one, man. And I'm gonna let y'all get up out of there and enjoy some of y'all day. And shit, like I said, I'm gonna keep this content rolling. So y'all gonna see me again later. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, I'm tuning in for that, bro. Yeah, because I'm interested, man, because you're gonna help me determine if what I was thinking was I right, or you know what I'm saying? That's gonna help me factor in. And then after I see that, I might come out with my video and a prediction for them dudes, man. So you see how that works. So I appreciate you for sliding through too, bro. Appreciate all y'all in the building, man. I know y'all smashed the like button already. Like I said, stay on the lookout, man. Salute to the whole TWT family, the winning team, man. I'll be back with another one, my people. I'll see y'all in a few short hours. Peace.